Welcome back at 6:45. Deportation efforts by the Trump administration, they are impacting every corner of the country. But in the last several hours, the Supreme Court has supported President Trump and his administration not once, but twice. We go live to Scripps News national correspondent Joe St. George in D.C. So tell us what happened here, Joe.
Right, a couple cases out of the Supreme Court and a couple cases at the Supreme Court that resulted in Trump legal victories. So they're very pleased with what they're seeing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue regarding these controversial and consequential rulings. The first involves that 1798 wartime law that President Trump has been using to justify the deportation specifically of Venezuelan gang members, individuals believed to be parts of organizations like MS-13. For instance, the president's been using this law to quickly detain and quickly deport these individuals, as opposed to the traditional deportation process, which can take a while, result in immigration hearings. In many cases, these individuals end up in El Salvador prisons or El Salvador jails, which are known for some of the harshest conditions when it comes to prisons on planet Earth. We should note the Supreme Court hasn't issued final rulings on this. It's just really a temporary ruling, so it allows the Trump administration to continue these deportations as this process plays out in the court. Critics have said in Colorado and around the country, what about due process here? How do we know the Trump administration is actually deporting members of MS-13? Well, that's where the second case out of the Supreme Court comes into play. That's when an individual was inadvertently deported, and the White House has acknowledged there was an administrative error here. A Maryland man who was a green card holder, they thought he was a member of MS-13. That has since been debunked in the federal court system, and the federal district judge in Maryland over the weekend ordered the man to be returned to U.S. soil from El Salvador by Monday night. The Supreme Court stepped in yesterday, ruled that the Trump administration has a few more days on this front, again, as that process plays out in the court. So a couple immigration-related victories for President Trump at the highest court in the land.